and I have a special treat for you. As many of you may know, recently left Sprint for them being terrible, and I'm gonna deal with this shit over the phone. So, the Twitch stream is live, feel free to tune in, but what I'm gonna go ahead and do is actually call Sprint customer service to try to resolve this shit while playing Battlefield 1 Team Deathmatch. Alright, let's go. Okay, Google. Call Sprint customer service.
Calling Sprint Corporation customer service. Welcome to Sprint. Para español, marque 5.
Should I Marco Cinco?
Please enter your 10-digit phone number beginning with the area code. If you are calling about becoming a new customer, press 1. If you are a previous Sprint customer, press 2.
I'm previous.
To reestablish your account and start service again, press 1.
Hell no.
If you are calling about a billing issue or equipment return, press 2.
That's what I'm
If you
calling
are
about.
returning an Apple device, you are required to reset or erase the device before returning it.
Already
For
did
an
that.
active device, go to Settings, General, Reset, and
Our side is in the lead.
erase all content and settings. For a non-active device, go to www.icloud.com/find and follow prompts to erase the device remotely. Let me get someone to help you.
Our team is in the lead.
Damn, I just got headshotted. So normally I wait about
Our side
approximately
is in
30 minutes in order to get a issue towards
the lead. Our side is in the
resolved.
lead.
So we'll see how long it takes today. I mean, this is Narcos music here. This is not standard hold music.
You can download the Handy Sprint app. You can manage your account. You will be anywhere, anytime. Sprint.com/sprint on your computer.
Damn, I got blasted again. Okay, that's where there. That was a valuable death.
The enemy is
So right
in the
now we're
lead.
-2-0. Let's go.
Enemy team is in the lead. Their side is in the lead.
Fuck you. Like, this is the theme song of, like, Narcos, isn't it? It's kind of foreshadowing, right? This is
Team
ridiculous.
is in the lead. Our side is in the lead.
Hi, how's it going?
Their side is in the lead.
So the reason why I'm calling is I keep getting notifications from Sprint about returning devices, and I've already returned the devices in that I have a tracking number from UPS and notification that the trailer was dropped at the Illinois location
Enemy is in the lead.
on the 23rd. And so today obviously is the 29th here, and I'm still waiting to get things cleared out from Sprint. Just as a little bit of an FYI before we go much further, I'm actually live streaming this call on Twitch, so if you don't feel comfortable doing that, that's perfectly fine. Otherwise, we'll continue forward with this call. But it's the John Bacon on the Twitch. So I'm playing Battlefield 1 and talking to you, trying to resolve this issue. Alrighty?
Our side is in the lead.
I can give you a...
Our team is in the lead. Our side is in the lead.
Yes, I do. Let me just pull that up right quick. I just gotta hit the confirm form resubmission. Continue. Okay, it is 1 Z as in Zulu 9 R as in Romeo 0 8 8 5 9 0 2 4 6 3 8 5 8 2.
Alright, thank you so much for that.
Perfect.
Their side is in the lead.
It's actually 2 devices.
Our side is in the lead.
Oh, perfect.
Halfway there.
Not a... Yes, it is. It's UPS. And I just wanted to clarify, it's 2 devices. Okay, excellente.
Their side is in the lead. The enemy
Hier,
is in the
Munition
lead.
für dich!
Oh, he got me.
Enemy team is in the lead. Our side is in the lead.
Hier ist Munition!
Their side is in the lead. Our team is in the lead.
So how's the weather where you're at currently?
Our side is in the lead.
Alright, Mr. Riley, you just arrived the date when you returned the device.
If you want, I can... Oops, sorry. Just threw the phone across the room. If you want, I can look that up really quick. I figured the tracking number... would be sufficient since that shows that it was dropped at your location, but I can pull up when I returned that. It's just going to take me a few seconds.
Sure, thank you so much.
Continuing to go through here.
The enemies have almost won.
It appears that it was the 19th of May.
Okay, I see.
So that's pretty quick timing to get to your dock at the 23rd of May.
Okay, yeah, I actually see that it was already delivered on UPS on
Right.
the 23rd.
Right.
Since it's really showing here that it was already delivered, Mr. Riley, I'm gonna disregard the notification that you're getting. At the same time, once our warehouse is able to receive that, the process of the credit will be 7 to 10 business days, okay?
Right, but I keep calling in, and I keep hearing 7 to 10 business days, or 5, or sorry, first it was 3 business days on the first day that was dropped off, and that was the 26th. So they said like 5 to 7. So 5 to 7 from the time that the trailer was dropped off is what I assume, not from the time that I call. So if the trailer was dropped off the 23rd, which everybody on Twitch can go ahead and look up the tracking number, or on YouTube where this will be uploaded to, or the video that I created and uploaded to YouTube where I actually dropped it off and included the tracking number, it's been there for much longer. So I just don't understand why I'm continuing to be charged, or excuse me, why kill streak, got him. Anyways, why that this is continuing to not come off of my account. Either there's a problem on your end with being able to sort through that and not me being held hostage by that, or I mean, I should just have everything forgiven, because I don't understand why I keep having to call up and argue with you guys over that. I mean, am I... Right, exactly. Yes, we've verified that. That's great. We've gotten to that point. You're the first person to verify they've been delivered to your facility. Great. Whoa, we need to rewind here. So you're telling me that Sprint gave me a return kit, and on that return kit, it sent it to somewhere besides the warehouse. It sent it to somewhere called Libertyville, Illinois, and Libertyville, Illinois is not the location of the warehouse. Is that what you're telling me? That is the warehouse. Okay, so it's at the warehouse. Yes, I'm here. So you're telling me it is at the warehouse.
Oh, it's actually the warehouse, but not just near the warehouse. Okay?
No.
Probably there are more, or there are deliveries prior to your device. Okay.
But
that is why they are not. Sorry.
Well, it's the 29th, so you're telling me it takes 6 days to go through deliveries at a warehouse. So it's at the warehouse, but not at the warehouse. But it takes 6 days to go through the delivery at the warehouse.
It's actually on the, it's from the date, which is 23rd. Now we count from that day 7 to 10 business days for them to process the credit back on your account or Sprint account. Okay, but actually you might be still receiving the device, but I get a confirming here that you already, or the device was already delivered, so you don't have to worry about that, okay?
So what you're telling me is I don't have to wait 7 or 10 business days, because you're telling me that you can confirm the devices were delivered. Is that what I just heard?
The enemy is obstructed.
What I'm trying to say, Mr. Alaria, is that
The enemy is
I
in the
can
lead.
confirm that you're already or the device was already delivered.
Enemy
So
team is in the lead.
May 23rd, we count 7 to 10 days, okay? Or 7 to 10 business days. So.
Right, but the termination date on the account is the 6th, I believe.
Within or by June 6th or earlier than June 6th, we will be receiving the credit on the account already, okay?
Right, but with or by June 6th. And that's the termination date of my account. Are you familiar with the term doublespeak? It's a common theme in the book 1984 in Donald Trump's presidency.
Our team is in the lead.
Sorry, what's that again?
As I said, are you familiar with the term doublespeak? it's a common theme of the book 1984 and Donald Trump's presidency. It means that you say something, but you're actually implying something else entirely, though the original meaning has validity. So what you're telling me is that it takes 7 to 10 business days after I went through the return process, but that's the exact date that my contract is over. Is there any way that I can send you the YouTube video in which I actually do an unedited cut where I put the 2 devices in the UPS box nearest to my home so that this can just be immediately waived from my account? Okay. Right. Perfect. Yes, we've got that point. But why? So we've confirmed that it's there at the warehouse. Right. So we've said that about, I think we're at 6 times now, that we've confirmed that it's at the warehouse and it's been received by the warehouse. So you're telling me it takes that long to process through the system? I don't understand why it takes that long. Oh, excellent. Perfect! Great. So you just keyed off, I just heard a great key term. I heard the back office will be receiving emails from the warehouse. That's what I just heard you say, correct? Excellent. So is there any way that I can deal directly with the back warehouse? Because clearly, I've done everything possible to work with the warehouse. We know where my devices are, and I can submit the videos singular video that I've created, and I can just even give them a link if you'd like. I can send them the email if you'd like, so that they can get that information, so that I no longer have to go through this. Yes. That's fine that you can leave that, but you'd be the 3rd time that somebody told me they were doing that. So it's not that I'm sure that whenever you do that, you'll be doing that because you seem like a very trustworthy person. But you'd be the 3rd person telling me that they were going to do that. And I'll just go ahead and assume that the other 2 people, they were both gentlemen. So I'll assume those 2 other gentlemen were very untrustworthy because they said they would do that and they did not. But is there any reason why that just can't go directly to the back end people, as I heard? Or, sorry, the back office people. Yes, because... Because it just seems like it's a little funny that it takes 6 days for somebody to go through UPS envelopes and to log the relevant information in. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just a... I don't know if you're familiar with bubble wrap, but it's an envelope made of bubble wrap. And it just seems funny that it takes 6 to 10 days for somebody to go through a bubble wrap envelope to credit it to my account if they have to send emails back and forth. See, I'm really good at paperwork and following up on things, and it seems like the warehouse isn't. So I can submit the relevant information, submit the unedited video, and even send over the raw file to the back-end warehouse to show that my account should be cleared, instead of me having to pay $600. Because it feels like that Sprint's engaged in predatory credit extensions in which I'm going to be charged $626 on June 6th for some reason the warehouse not being able to go through the envelope that I sent and made a video of going. So, I mean, I can send an email to the back warehouse, or the back office, because clearly the warehouse isn't able to. Perfect. I'd love to give you more seconds. Oh, one device? Why is it one device? So holy smokes, that's amazing. So you're telling me that we were able to get the amount down to $200 by me just calling in? So it sounds like that it might be recognized that my wife's device is now off lease. So I'm guessing that the Samsung Galaxy Note is still the item that's pending? Or is it the iPhone 7? There's no specific device, so I could have turned in a Nokia candy bar phone, is what you're telling me then. I mean, I completely recognize that I'm being an ass. But you can't tell why that credit was applied or what it was for. June 15th. After my account is due. No, but I just heard that the credit will be applied on June 15th after my final bill is set to be due on the 6th. Like, I'll fully admit that I'm being an ass right now, but it's because I feel like I'm being completely and totally taken advantage of, and I'm a smart fucking guy. And I feel really sorry for all the people in the world that you're... Right, but that's on June 15th, and the issue that I have is my final bill is due on the 6th, and the reason why I'm so offended is because I'm able to work in such a capacity that I can make time for this, and there's other people that can't. And so I'm sorry if I'm being rude, but this is complete and total, like, putting a gun to somebody's head if they're scraping by paycheck to paycheck. Thank God that I'm not. But this is just ridiculous. The fact that you are going to apply the credit on the 15th of June and the total bill is due on the 16th whenever the package is listed as being received on the 23rd. You're admitting it. You've said it's at the warehouse, and the warehouse is so slow to process. I don't understand how you can have a comment on that. I'm sorry to be a dick, and I know I'm being a dick, but I feel it's like we're at a point where it's the principle of the matter. Oh shit, this is being broadcast to everybody in Battlefield 1. My bad. Okay, hold on real quick. Let me put myself on mute on the party. Hold on really quick. I gotta put you on a brief, like, 30-second hold because everybody in Battlefield 1's laughing their ass off. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. No one's hearing this on Battlefield. I thought it was just on Twitch and YouTube, but no, it was being broadcast the entirety of Battlefield 1. Okay, so rewinding back, I'm still getting reamed, right? Okay, yes. That's funny that you said yes. All right, so still getting reamed, and for whatever reason, the credit is going to be applied on the 15th. The warehouse, you admitted, was received on the 23rd, and for whatever reason, the back office and the warehouse aren't communicating. So how can I get in contact with the back office?
Sorry, Mr. Larry, I didn't get the last part.
I mean, if you want, go ahead and log on to Twitch. It's twitch.tv/the John Bacon, and pull the slider bar all the way to the left, and we can start this conversation over again. But what I just said, and you've already verified this multiple times, so on the 23rd, my UPS package was dropped at your Libertyville warehouse. You said yes, it did.
Yeah.
You said that I need to wait 7 to 10 business days from the 23rd. So today is the 29th. And I understand that with the Memorial Day and everything else, that's fine. But I just don't understand how it can take so long to go through a bubble wrap package. But for whatever reason, on the 16th, there's going to be a credit dropped on my account after the final bill's been due. I don't get that. Is there anybody I can speak higher up or schedule a meeting to speak with from Sprint? Some sort of like chief operational excellence for customer service person, or some guy named Mike, or some lady named Rebecca that's like a top person that's like there to like handle customer service issues? Or is this just going to be uploaded to Twitch and YouTube and just everybody's going to laugh at it? Because quite honestly, I mean, this is just ridiculous. And like, it's fine for me to jump through it, some guy that's got like plenty of time on their hands, but there's a lot of single like parents out there struggling paycheck to paycheck that don't have time for this shit, and I do. And it just feels really shitty that this is how Sprint treats their customers. And I'm really happy I've switched to Verizon, because Verizon, this shit gets handled with immediately. So some guy named Mike, or some lady named Rebecca, or whatever the permutation of name as far as like chief officer for customer complaints, customer excellence, use whatever jargon you want, but you'll got a problem if it takes that long for your warehouse to get through stuff. That's a serious problem. No. I mean, I need to, because I can't. You're the first person that I said. It was applied on May. Why was it applied on May 26th? Because that sounds like. I wanted to ask, why was it applied on May 26th? So you're telling me the warehouse has made an adjustment on the account? Because prior to now, you said the warehouse has not received my package. It was at the warehouse, but the warehouse has not received it, and they've not been able to credit my account. But now what you're telling me is the warehouse has made an adjustment to my account.
What I told you, Mr. Larry, is that there is already an adjustment made on your account for $250, right?
Right, but you didn't say it was the warehouse. This is the first time you said it's the warehouse. I'm not trying to rile you up, so if you need to transfer me to somebody else, it's perfectly acceptable. I know I'm being very demanding, but it's my personal finances that are, having to come out of my pocket. So we're throwing around a lot of numbers.
A sentry kit is available.
So I'm sorry if I'm razzing you up. It's perfectly acceptable you to transfer me over to somebody else. But I'm just getting a lot of double speak right now. Excellent. Thank you very much. You've been very helpful so far. That would be fantastic. Remember that tracking number?
Yeah, I still have the tracking number.
Excellent. And also twitch.tv/the John Bacon. That's fine too, because it's this whole conversation's been uploaded there, and it'll be on YouTube as well.
I see. Yeah, I understand that. Alright, Mr. Owner, just stay on the line, okay?
A sentry kit is available near your location.
Got him. Motherfucker hung up on me. Yo, Twitch, can you believe that shit? Oh, got him. They got me. Y'all, they got me. They get you? Give this video a thumbs up if they got you too. I'll admit that I'm being a dick, but I mean, for Christ's sake, that's a lot of freaking money. I just looked down at my controller to make sure the mic wasn't muted because I've done that before. Thank God it wasn't. Because this shit is just crazy. I mean, I'm not hating on DT. But for Christ's sake, I mean, homeboy doesn't know that Mercedes and BMW are German cars. Got him. Let's check that kill to death. That's a 9-to-5 kill to death.
Our team is in the lead.
Got him. That was a good spawn.
The enemy is in the lead. Enemy team is in the lead.
Oh, he got me. Nice, dude. You got me with that Matic, though. 11-6. Let's go. Still on hold. So we've been on the phone with Sprint for about 33 minutes, I think. Let me check this call time. Yeah, 32. Stream's been active for 33. So I'm not trying to be a total dick, but like Sprint's been a complete and total pain in the ass to deal with. And prior to switching to Verizon, I was a customer for a very, very long period of time. So if they do me like that, ain't cool, man. This is the thing. You gotta stand up to people whenever they're being a bully to you. Especially you're being a bully to not just you, but other people as well. Because I'll be the first one to say, like, regardless of my situation, all the hard work that I had to like put in, there is a level of privilege that I have just on inherent nature of things. I mean, I never had holes in my shoe. I never had my parents did struggle at points, but like, we always had food. There's people in the world that are struggling now and have other organisms and life forms to take care of, whether that be their pets or, heaven forbid, their children. And they're relying upon Sprint to do them right. If Sprint's doing me wrong, Lord knows they're doing other people wrong too. Hello! Yes! How's it going? I'm back. You're back too. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I'm here. I said that's okay. Okay. How many devices did they receive? How many devices did they receive? So you said that they received my device. There were 2 devices, and my question is how many devices did they receive? Because you said they received my device, and it wasn't a device that I sent. It was devices that I sent, meaning more than one. Excellent. Thank you for checking. I really appreciate that. Wow, that's impressive. Well, earlier you weren't able to tell me that, so that's cool. Got him. Oh, he got me. Alright. I'm doing 15 and 11. My team lost. That's not good. Are you still there, ma'am? Okay, we just went silent for a minute, and I started talking. Most of the time, my audience doesn't like that, so... Excellent.
For the iPhone 6, it was already cleared out. Means that the $215 adjustment made on May 26th is for the iPhone 6, okay?
Okay.
Now, for the other device, it is still on process, but definitely it will clear your account as well. Now, if you are worried about your bill, which will come up on the 4th of June, I can definitely process a payment arrangement in here. So while we are waiting for our warehouse to completely clear the devices that you returned, it will drop off the balance on the account, okay?
Okay, so just to clarify, I have 2 questions. Okay? So, the first question is, what was the other device I returned?
Sorry, what's that again?
What was the other device I returned? It shouldn't be cutting in and out. I have full service. I have Verizon now. So I asked, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Excellent, great.
Sorry, can you repeat your question for me again?
Yes, I can. I said, what? So we covered the fact that an iPhone 6 was delivered to the warehouse and returned. I asked, what was the other device that I returned?
The other device was also received. Okay, both of your devices, but our warehouse was able to process or to clear just one device. The other device is still on process.
But it was in the same bag.
Yeah. I understand, Mr. Laro, but The credit is, they are like already working on it.
I don't understand how that's possible, because both of them were wiped. I actually yeah, I performed a device wipe on both of them and actually showcased that on video. So I don't understand how we can open up a bag and verify that an iPhone was wiped, but we cannot verify what the other device was in that same bag. Sorry. It was a bubble wrapped package. It's not technically a bag. It more or less an envelope. But I don't understand how we can say that. I mean, it's like opening up a piece of bread or a loaf of bread with two different styles of bread, maybe like rye and white bread, and first getting to the white bread and being like, I don't know if the other bread is in there. Oh, I just got bayonet charged on Battlefield 1. But anyways, I don't understand how you can't tell me what the other device was, but you can tell me the first device was an iPhone 6. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, because I'm purposely not telling you what that other device was, because I'm getting what I call a lot of predatory, pre-scripted listings, and I'm very offended by it, because I've went through the various steps required, and you're able to tell me what one of the devices recorded were, but you can't tell me what the other device was in that bubble-wrapped package. So you're telling me the warehouse went through the package. Because earlier, I don't know what the time count was. It was probably at minute 20. We first started with they weren't received by the warehouse. Then we got to the point that they were at the warehouse. And now at minute 42, you're telling me that there was an iPhone 6 received at the warehouse. So now I'm asking what the other item in the bag was. Oh, we had an Galaxy Note 5. Excellent. Excellent. It's in process. Oh, okay, that's fine and dandy. I'm really hopeful that occurs, but I mean, we've been on the phone for about 43 minutes right now. And so far we started with no phones, and now we've got 2 phones, both at the warehouse. One's already been processed in the warehouse, and I obviously, after this conversation, I'm going to upload that YouTube video now. But both phones were in the same bag, so the iPhone 6 has been processed, which was in that same UPS return kit, but the Galaxy Note 5 hasn't been processed for some reason, or at least the warehouse hasn't processed it back to my account. I don't understand why. They were in the same bag, but that will be processed eventually within 3 to 4 days, and you're going to call me when that occurs. So with it being the 29th, 3 plus 29 is it would be 32. So the 1st of June is when you're going to call me back, you're telling me? Oh, no. Oh, I mean, I don't need you to call me back. You're only there for a certain period of time. It's not you don't have a financial interest based in this. I do. So that's not needed. I'll continue to follow up every other day on this until it's resolved, because right now we started with no phones being received at the warehouse, to one phone being received, then all of a sudden 2 phones being received at the warehouse. So that's great that I was able to get from nothing to something to everything so far in this call. So that's great. I really appreciate you doing that. Right. Yeah. I just find it funny that one credit on the account has been processed, but the other one hasn't, considering they're in the same bag. You know what I'm saying?
Düşman gözcüsü görüldü.
No, there's none of that. I mean, like I said, it's good to have correct information because that's the only sort of information that matters, is something that's correct and valid. But at the same time, all of this feels very much predatory. So, as you heard earlier, I said I had 2 questions. So that was my first question. As far as what was the other device I returned, and you said it was a Galaxy Note 5, and that's a correct answer. So my next question was previously you just said that my bill would be due on June 4th. And that's a new date that I had not heard before. Why is it now June 4th?
Düşman makinalı tüfeği görüldü.
Got him. It's June 4th. So prior to you saying June 4th, it was June 6th. I don't understand why the change of date. Twitch.tv/John Bacon. Pull the slider bar to the left. Rewatch, I guess, because I've been saying June 6th. You've been saying June 6th. Up until now, it's been June 6th. I don't understand why it's June 4th now. And more so...
Okay, just to clarify, this June 6th that I told you earlier, that date is the time frame for all the credits based on your account. So from 23rd up until June 6th. But the date here is June 4th.
Okay. That's an interesting bit of news and hadn't been communicated to me officially by Sprint via email, so we're still back to the June. What was that June date again?
June 4th?
No, the other June date, where that other device would be credited back to my account.
So I told you that on the 23rd, the package that you sent us was delivered, right? Now, and it takes 7 to 10 business days. So earlier, I counted the days, and June 6th will be the latest time wherein all the credits will be applied on your account.
Okay. So, prior to this conversation, everybody from Sprint had been telling me the last day would be June 6th. So, what you're telling me is so let's see here. I'm not great at math, and I'm currently playing Battlefield 1 and counter-sniping people. I don't know if you're familiar with Battlefield 1. It's very popular. It's a good game by EA Sports. But anyways, not good at math. So today's the 29th here in St. Louis, Missouri. So June 4th would be the end of... that'd be like Sunday of next week, correct? Yeah.
The maximum 14 days
Okay. No,
payment arrangement.
14 days. From now? Or when?
Yes, from today.
Why today? Well, so all of a sudden... So it's June 4th, but now there's an element of 14 days. Oh, I'm beyond worried. I'm majorly concerned.
What we're doing here is the process of payment arrangement from today to give you 14 days extension
I don't need an extension. I need Sprint to...
while our warehouse is processing the credit on your account.
No.
Balance will be cleared.
No. I don't want that. I want your warehouse to do their job and process through things. You've already told me the warehouse has processed my iPhone 6. The Galaxy Note 5 was in the same package as the iPhone 6. Both of them have been wiped to factory spec. It's not very hard to do that. But what is hard to do is follow up a sprint constantly. I've had multiple dates back and forth. My abilities to pay or process or jump through hoops are not in question. It's Sprint's commitment to their former customers or current customers that is in large-scale jeopardy here. I don't understand how this is even feasible right now. I mean, is the warehouse only staffed by one person? So, I mean, I fully admit that I'm being crass right now. But it's because, and I'm getting indignant because my official title is Systems and Processes Expert, and I cannot understand or envision any sort of process where this is acceptable, that a package can be opened and be processed for one item out of that package to be cleared out of the account, and another item in said package cannot be. Okay. That's a valid response. That's a valid response. That's a valid response. But I just really feel as if this sort of thing takes advantage of people to overcharge them for their accounts. They've already admitted on camera and on stream that... Hi, sorry, I'm just going through things here personally. Apologies. Keep going, I'm listening.
Go up to a supervisor.
They won't let me talk to a supervisor. They've already admitted they've gone through the package several times. No.
I mean, you're not getting... I've listened to this for an hour.
That's another different level. That's another different charge. Okay, that's fine. So unfortunately, I have an executive authority coming down up in here right now. That's my wife. She'd like to talk to you.
Yeah, sure.
Hi, this is Dark.
She's pissed.
Halfway there. We need to
She's
push harder.
pissed. She is pissed. She's pissed. She's pissed. Y'all, she's pissed. She's pissed. Done pissed her off. That means I can't stream for a week. But rightfully so. I mean, she's just an inconvenience like that. We're financially and legally obligated to share resources as well as emotionally and committally. gonna switch to shotgun. Man, Sarah's pissed. She's normally not that pissed. She's pissed. Throw that doctor term. You got me with the A10. Alright, I'll be right back. Been on stream for an hour. I gotta take a breather.
The enemies have almost won.
Very much for your time and your commitment. I just wish that we could have spoken with the supervisor sooner so I didn't have to take up your time.
Oh, that is fine, because my supervisor was really, he has like a lot of supervisor callback earlier. That is why like I'm still trying to play the process, but that will be fine if I let you.
Is the reason why she has... Is the reason why she has so many supervisor callbacks? Is it similar to my situation or problem?
Oh no, some are actually, I'm not actually sure, probably about billing or like promise callback. Like that.
Oh, like mine. Yeah, exactly. All right, well, thank you very much for your time. I hope you have a good night. I really appreciate your time and your commitment to helping people out, alrighty?
Thank you